this video I am going to consider the second part of the solid state chapter. The remaining part in that chapter, that is radius ratio, and another one is X-ray diffraction concept. Before these points you already studied in the part 1 video, you can check that link. And in this video, that is radius ratio. Okay, this radius ratio means it is the ratio of radius of this cation to the radius of the anion. And why this radius ratio is important? Because due to this radius ratio, we can decide the coordination number of the solid geometry. Okay, what is this solid? What is this coordination number? That is, you can be studied already in the previous video. And how it is going to be significant in solid state chapter? If the number is, if this value, that is r plus divided by r minus, it means radius of this cation to the radius of this anion. This ratio, if it is falls in between 0.0122 to 0.0225. In this case, the coordination number gets assumed as 3. Like this, the remaining values are also important. Therefore, it is the significance of this radius ratio, and you can observe this coordination number. It is coordination number 3, then coordination number 4, coordination number 6, and coordination number 8. Like this, it is the significance, and this is the point regarding radius ratio. And the next part of this, that is X-ray diffraction. Okay, this X-ray diffraction, this is used to calculate the width of this solid geometry. Width means it is nothing but the edge length of the solid geometry, and that is, you can be identified as D. And where it is placed D, this is the D length. And how to calculate? That is n lambda is equal to 2d sin theta. Okay, where this n means that is the degree of diffraction, and another one is lambda means the wavelength of the light ray we are using, and this sin theta means there is an angle theta that is considered in the sine, and this derivation you can check the description link to get the full derivation of this formula, that is n lambda is equal to. First problem, it is based on the radius ratio concept, and read the questions properly, then you can identify the correct answer regarding this question. Okay, what is the possible coordination number if the ionic solid is formed and that is generalized to AB? Okay, AB means it is a one ionic solid, and that ionic solid is made up of definitely one cation and another one is anion. And they are already given to you the radius of the cation, that is 300 picometer, and radius of the anion, that is the 1200 picometer. And you already know the concept of the radius ratio. That radius ratio is utilized for the determination of coordination number. And according to the definition of radius ratio, as you already know, it is the ratio of r plus divided by r minus. It means the cation ratio, it should be divided by anion's ratio, and the possible number you are getting that decides the coordination number here. Okay, like this, r plus r minus ratio means radius of the cation, that is identified already, that is 300 picometer, and it should be divided by 1200. Okay, these are quite simple number, you can get eliminated easily. There is the 2 zeros can cancel, and 3 ones are, it is 3 4s are. 1 divided by 4 means that is nothing but 0.2. We are getting the answer 0.25. Okay, what is this 0.25? You already know. If the number is in between 0.225 to 0.414, you can see this number is in between 0.225 and 0.414, and it is the possible coordination number 4. That coordination number 4, that is present in the option B. For this question, it is the answer option B, that is coordination number is 4 for this. It is the second problem. It is based on the X-ray diffraction concept, that is nothing but the Bragg's diffraction of X-rays, and this is the method it is used to calculate the edge length of the solid state system. Okay, the problem is, read the problem carefully. It is the second order Bragg's diffraction of X-rays with the wavelength of the X-ray we are using, that is given to you, that is 1.00 angstrom, and from a set of parallel planes in a metal. They are considered one solid metal, and at an angle 60 degree, and the distance between these scattering planes, it is nothing but the edge length, and that is going to be calculated by using the theoretical practical knowledge, that is regarding the X-ray studies of the Bragg's diffraction. And how to solve this problem? It is quite important problem. This includes some part of the physics and some parts of the mathematics also. And how to solve this problem? For the solution purpose for this problem, we need to explain this diagram once again. Okay, and how to calculate the edge length? Before going to the edge length concept, we can recall according to the problems. Okay, in the problem, it is clearly telling that the whole system, that is nothing but the second order Bragg's diffraction, in which the light ray we are using, that is exactly given as 1 angstrom. 1.00 means that is nothing but the 1 angstrom. And you already know the concept of diffraction. It is the ray number 1 and it is the ray number 2, and there is definitely a wave difference, that is exactly of one full wave. As it means line 1 to line 2, there is exactly one wave difference, and it is the important point. When you know this formula, that is n lambda is equal to 2d sin theta. Okay, this is the formula we already derived from this X-ray diffraction study, and this n means that is nothing but the order of this diffraction, that is the second order, and you can be clearly substitute. N is nothing but the 2, and the wavelength we are using, that is the 1, that is given to you. Therefore, in place of lambda, you can substitute as 1. And next one is the 2 constant, right as it is. And this d means that is the m. It means the distance between the two scattering planes, and this distance is nothing but the d, and that is we are going to be calculated. Therefore, write d as it is. And next one, sine of the angle. Angle is making it. There is a certain angle we can expect here. That is also given to you. That is 60 degree. 60 degree means you can substitute as sine 60 degree. After solving this sum, you can get the correct answer. And how to solve this summation further? 2 ones are means nothing but the 2 left side, and next one right side 2 into d sine theta. Okay, this is sine 60 degree. You already know the value from the basics of the mathematics. There is nothing but the root 3 divided by 2 here. And how to solve further? It is get cancelled here. It is 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. And what is remaining in this? That is d is equal to, that is nothing but 2 divided by. And how to simplify this 2 divided by root 3? Because you are not getting the options in fractions like this. 2 divided by root 3, it is not present in the given option. Therefore, this needs to be further simplified. How you can be simplified this number 2 divided by root 3? Okay, it means you can be considered 2 divided by root 3. For a moment, you can be considered that is 1.71 roughly. It means 2 divided by 1.71. Still, it is quite difficult to solve without a calculator. Therefore, we can be assumed this as for a moment round up to 2 here. Okay, definitely you can be observed here 2 divided by 1.71, and for a moment we can be calculated as 2 divided by 2 here. Okay, it means from the basics of mathematics, if numerator and denominator both are having the same values, it means value is near to the 1 here. But in this case, the denominator is slightly lesser than the numerator, therefore value should be slightly greater than the 1 here. Therefore, that is the only one possible option in this given to you, that is 0.575. It is not the option. Therefore, the value is slightly greater than the 1 that is present in the option number D. Therefore, option number D, that is 1.15.